Hello and welcome to Realm's Edge Gaming. I thought today we could take a look at the new model as part of New Model Monday that Games Workshop are dropping. So throughout the month of March, they're going to be dropping a new model every single Monday. It could be part of the gaming systems for 40k, for any of the Age of Sigmar universes, so it's a really wide variety. And they have dropped the latest Soulblight model. And the title says Vampire, Rat, Style Icon. It's Kritza, the Rat Prince. So, as we've just said, they're going to be dropping a new model. It does say that it's going to be a previously unseen one, though the rumour engine may have revealed a glimpse of it at some point. Could be from the Mortal Realms or 31st Millennium, so it really could be anything. But today we get the Rat Prince. And when it popped up in my email, I'll be honest, I had no idea what it was on about. I thought maybe it's to do with Skaven because of the latest Broken Realms fiction, which is called, I think, Dark Offering, and it's all to do with the Skaven assassins and Be'lakor. So I thought it might be something to do with those. So it was really caught me off guard with the fact that it is a vampire. And when I saw the model, the first thing I kind of thought about it was that it really reminds me of the Radikar one with the wolf, with the kind of two wolf heads and the pelt going across his shoulders. However, with this being rats, it is slightly less illustrious. But it is very befitting of the character, as we're about to kind of read. I kind of like the aristocratic appearance, and it ties in with one of the Cursed City characters, Torgilius, who has a giant rat on the base, and it says that he can kind of see through the eyes of the vermin. So this would kind of be very tying in with that narrative, but let's read a little bit about this gentleman here. So it says, this well-dressed fellow hails from the Vargos dynasty of Soulblight vampires, and as you can probably tell from his fancy attire, Kritza was once counted amongst the nobility of Ulfenkarn. So already we've got that link with the Cursed City. Unfortunately though, his attempts to secretly undermine the lord of the land, I'm guessing that's Radikar, led him to an ill fate, and he was horribly mauled by Radikar the wolf. Against all odds, Kritza escaped by heaving himself into a corpse cart, which is a pretty gruesome thing to do if you've seen the model, and play dead amongst the lifeless bodies it carried. He sustained his ravaged body by feasting upon the blood of the rats that he found gnawing on the corpses stowed alongside him. And Kritza soon discovered he'd unwittingly been granted the blood kiss by his ferocious assailant, and was actually slowly evolving into one of the Soulblight. So there's kind of two things there that interest me. The first thing that it says that he was mauled by Radikar the wolf. Now, I don't know whether that's because, it's kind of reinforced the name with it being wolf and mauled. Or maybe when we learn more about Radikar that he actually does have a little bit more too. And maybe there's some lycanthropy there. Maybe he can turn into a wolf. Who knows? And the other thing is this, the blood kiss being granted unbeknowingly. I always kind of thought that it had to be kind of intended rather than by accident, whether it's the swapping of bloods or whatever. But yeah, that's quite interesting there as well. It says, you may have noticed the Rat Prince's fabulous, or should that be verminous, cloak, and somewhat Murian appearance. Well, it appears that his unorthodox transformation into a vampire had some unusual side effects. In addition to being accompanied by his vermin tide of rats, both living and undead, Kritza can actually transform into a swarm of rodents to avoid his foes. Again, that kind of link with Torgilius from the Cursed City, I think, will definitely be there. The model itself, I actually kind of like, I don't know what it is, but for some reason Games Workshop at the moment have got a thing about having really flowing hair. I'm thinking back to that other Soulblight, the lady, the one with the red hair with the bats. I think it's unusual that it's kind of gone down the rat aesthetic. When I think of Soulblight vampires, I always think of bats. So I'm not entirely sure how this character is going to tie in with the Soulblight range, unless, we've kind of got the Crimson Court from Warhammer Underworlds, we've got this guy, We've got the Bloodborne from Curse City, we've got Radikar, and they all seem to kind of have like a really different aesthetic. Maybe that's the kind of way that Games Workshop will do it when the Soulblight Gravelord book comes out. You know, in the past we've had the different bloodlines, we've had the Von Karsteins, Blood Dragons, Lamians, etc. Maybe we'll get something very kind of off-centre with rats and bats and who knows what animals next. But yeah, I think it's a cool model. I know that it's kind of been divisive with the tails, but I think, you know what, that's a really kind of easy fix. You know, if you're not too keen on it, you could always use your snips and just take it off there. But I guess it is in fitting with the character. I do like it. I think it's been painted really, really well, as you know the heavy metal team seem to be doing at the moment. I really like this kind of marble effect on the staff, and I'm looking forward to seeing what in-game rules he has. It would be so cool if it did have the Skaven keyword, though. I know people were joking that, you know, it's actually just like loads of rats in a suit, but you know what? Stranger things have happened. It will be. I really do hope we do see some Skaven soon as well. As I said, I kind of was looking forward to it being a Skaven model, particularly after reading the Dark Offering story for the Broken Realms. If you've not read it, I really, really suggest having a read. It's brilliant. So let's just finish off here. It says, we hope you've enjoyed the first new model Monday. We'll be back next week to see something else. So I'll be honest, I don't think we'll see anything for Age of Sigmar next week. But this is a cool model. As I said, I think we'll see it in the Cursed City. Obviously not in the main box set, which has already been revealed to us. And it seems odd that they'd kind of tease part of the expansion already. You know, if the actual main box set hasn't come out yet. And we've got loads of the characters already. I don't know how they're going to tie them all together with the Soulblight Battle Tome. That will be, you know, we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But you know what? A cool model, a nice welcome surprise. And I'm looking forward to seeing the next expansion in the Soulblight kind of range that's going to be unveiled. You know, I've got really high hopes for it. As you all know, I was really looking forward to kind of seeing vampire pirates, and who knows, you know what this expansion has shown me is that they are kind of being really bold with the, you know, the things that they're revealing. And in the story, in the narrative about Radikar, is that he did come on a ship. So who knows, maybe we will get some kind of nautical vampires further down the line, but we'll have to wait and see. So I'd love to get your opinion below. If you've not already subscribed to the channel, if you could do so, that would be amazing. If you could drop a like if you've enjoyed the video, and tell me what you think of the model. Are you kind of excited about the Soulblight release? Are you not that bothered? Have you been disappointed with the models that they've released so far? Or are you excited and looking forward to the next kind of drop that we get? I really don't know how they're going to do this. I don't know if this is going to be a Legions of Nagash rewrite and that the Soulblight will replace that, or if Soulblight will sit alongside Legions of Nagash. I imagine that this will replace the Legions of Nagash book, but we'll have to wait and see. Thank you for joining me once again, and as always, I really enjoyed chatting with you in the comments below. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'm sure we'll speak soon. Thanks, and bye.